God says, "I will not speak to you again if you skip this now. A great tragedy is moving toward you. I am trying to protect you from a serious danger." This is very shocking. This is the final time God is warning you. Listen carefully, because this is not a casual moment, and this is not an ordinary call. This is a direct intervention carrying urgency. And if you ignore it, you may miss something that could change everything in your life. I am speaking to pull you away from something already forming, something you cannot see yet, but something that is moving closer with every passing moment. If you stay and receive these words, you will step into protection. But if you turn away, you move closer to what was never meant for you. This is why you must not skip, because what is coming can be avoided if you choose to listen now. Type Amen if you believe. I am not warning you to frighten you. I am warning you to protect you. There is a path forming ahead that leads to confusion, loss, and deep regret. And without realizing it, you have been moving toward it. I see what you cannot see, and I know what waits ahead if nothing changes. That is why this moment matters more than you understand right now. This is not only a message, this is a rescue, and you are being drawn back before the damage takes place. There are choices you have been considering that seem small, but they carry more weight than you realize. There are people around you whose intentions are not aligned with your peace, even though they may appear close to you. There are patterns repeating in your life that are quietly leading you towards something dangerous. I am stepping in now because I love you too much to stay silent. I will not allow you to walk blindly when I can guide you into safety. If you feel something stirring in your spirit right now, that is not coincidence. That is confirmation. You were meant to hear this at this exact moment. Your life is not random, and this moment is not accidental. Everything about this warning has purpose, because you are being protected from something that could have shaken you deeply. I am interrupting your normal path so I can redirect you towards safety and peace. Take a moment and like this video as a sign that you receive this warning and choose protection instead of harm. A shift is happening around you, and not all of it is good. Some things are falling apart because they were never meant to remain. Some doors are closing because what was behind them would have brought pain instead of growth. You may feel confused or even frustrated, but what you do not see is how deeply you are being protected right now. I am removing what could hurt you before it reaches you. Type 11. If you walk by faith, you have been ignoring certain signs, brushing aside certain feelings, and staying in places that have been draining you. I have been nudging you gently, but now I am speaking clearly because time is short. A moment is approaching that will test your direction, and if you are not aligned, it will feel overwhelming. But if you listen now, you will avoid that weight completely. This is the last time I am warning you in this way, not because I am leaving you, but because you must now choose to listen and act. I will always be with you. But there are moments when you must respond to my voice without hesitation. This is one of those moments. You are being called to step away from what feels familiar and move toward what is right. Do not ignore the discomfort you have been feeling lately. That uneasiness is not random. It is a signal. It is your spirit recognizing something that is not aligned with your purpose. I placed that awareness inside you so you would not walk blindly. Now, I am confirming it so you can act with clarity and confidence. You are not alone in this, even if it feels like it. I am walking with you through every step of this redirection. I am guiding you away from harm and towards something far greater than you can currently see. What feels like loss right now is actually protection. What feels like confusion is actually a setup for clarity. There is still time to turn, still time to choose differently, Still time to align yourself with what is right. But that time is now, not later. Waiting will only make things harder, and ignoring this will only bring you closer to what I am trying to prevent. This is why I am speaking with urgency, because I care deeply about where you are going. You are standing at a turning point, even if everything around you still looks the same. The danger I am warning you about is not always loud or obvious, because the most harmful things often come quietly and disguise themselves as normal. I see the path ahead in full detail, and I know exactly where it leads if you continue without change. That is why I am pulling your attention now. Not later, not after the damage, but before anything breaks. This is how I protect you, by speaking before the fall happens. There is something you have been holding on to that is weakening your spirit. It could be a relationship, a habit, or a decision you keep delaying, but it is slowly pulling you out of alignment. You have felt the weight of it in your heart, but you tried to ignore it because letting go feels difficult. I understand that struggle, and I see the attachment you have built around it. But I am telling you clearly that attachment will not lead you to peace. It will lead you to pain if you do not release it. Type yes to affirm. You must begin to separate yourself from what no longer carries my presence. Not everything that feels familiar is meant to stay, and not everything that feels comfortable is safe for your future. I am asking you to trust my direction more than your temporary feelings. Your emotions can shift, but my guidance remains steady and true. When you choose my voice over your fear, you choose protection over regret. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There are also hidden influences around you that are shaping your decisions more than you realize. Words spoken by others, opinions that have been planted in your mind, and pressures that are not from me have been affecting your choices. You have been trying to please people who do not carry your purpose. And in doing so, you have been moving away from what I planned for you. I am correcting that now because I want you back on the path that leads to life, not confusion. You may feel like this warning is strong, but it is strong because the situation is serious. I do not speak with urgency unless it is necessary. What is approaching could bring emotional loss, deep disappointment, and a sense of being shaken if you remain where you are. But understand this clearly, it is not fixed, it can be avoided. That is why I am calling you now to step away before it unfolds. There is also a lesson in this moment that will shape your future if you accept it. You are learning how to listen, how to discern, and how to move when I speak. This is not just about avoiding danger. This is about strengthening your connection with me so that you walk in confidence and clarity moving forward. When you learn to respond quickly to my voice, you will no longer walk into things that were never meant for you. You have been chosen for protection, but you must cooperate with that protection. I will guide you, but you must move. I will warn you, but you must listen. I will open doors, but you must walk through them. This is how our connection works, not forced, but aligned. When you align with me, you step into safety, even when the world around you feels uncertain. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are not being left alone in this decision. I am strengthening you right now. Even as you read these words, I am giving you clarity where there was confusion and peace where there was tension. The heaviness you have been feeling is already beginning to lift because truth is replacing uncertainty. This is what happens when you allow my voice to reach you fully. There is something ahead that you will now avoid because you chose to listen. You may never fully see what you escaped, and that is part of my protection. Not every danger needs to be experienced for you to understand it. Sometimes being redirected is the miracle itself. Sometimes not walking into something is the greatest blessing you receive. You will start to notice small shifts after this moment. Certain things will no longer feel right. Certain conversations will lose their pull, and certain environments will feel uncomfortable. That is not confusion. That is alignment taking place. I am adjusting your awareness so you can recognize what belongs in your life and what does not. Do not resist these changes, even if they feel unfamiliar at first. Growth often feels like discomfort before it becomes peace. Trust that what I am doing in you is leading to something stable and good. You are being repositioned, not punished. You are being guided, not abandoned. There is also a deeper truth you must understand. You are valuable, and your life carries purpose beyond what you have seen so far. That is why I intervene like this, because your future matters. The enemy does not target what is empty. It targets what is significant, and you are significant, which is why protection around you is necessary. You are not weak for needing guidance. You are wise for accepting it. You are not failing because you are being corrected. You are growing because you are being refined. Every warning I give you is rooted in love, not judgment. I am not here to condemn you. I am here to keep you safe. Stay close to this awareness and do not drift back into distraction. The world will try to pull your focus away again, but you must hold on to what you are hearing now. This is your anchor in this moment. This is your direction in this season. This is your protection right now. Move carefully in the coming days. Pay attention to what you feel and what you sense deep inside. I will continue to guide you, but you must remain open and willing. You are not walking blindly anymore. You are walking with awareness and purpose. What I am doing in your life right now is not temporary. This is a shift that will carry you forward into something stronger. You will look back at this moment and realize that this warning was a turning point. You will see that what felt urgent was actually mercy reaching you at the right time. There is a pattern that has been repeating in your life, and it has not brought you peace. You have tried to ignore it, hoping things would change on their own, but it continued because it needed to be addressed. I am bringing it to your attention now so you can finally break free from it. You are not meant to carry cycles of pain or confusion, and I am leading you out of it step by step. This is the moment where you stop going in circles and begin moving forward with intention. Type 222. If you trust God, there are also words that have been spoken over you that do not belong to you. Negative opinions, doubts, and discouraging voices have tried to shape your identity, but they were never from me. You have carried those words longer than you should have, and they have influenced your decisions and your confidence. I am removing their power over you right now. You will no longer define yourself by what others have said, because I am restoring your true identity. You are not weak, you are not lost, and you are not without direction. You have been under pressure, but that pressure has been shaping strength within you. I see every moment where you felt like giving up and still kept going. I see every silent battle you fought when no one else noticed. And I am telling you now, none of it was wasted because it prepared you to receive this clarity and respond to this warning. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something ahead that would have taken advantage of your uncertainty. It would have used your vulnerability against you and led you into something that looked harmless at first, but carried deeper consequences. That is why I am intervening before you reach that point. I am not allowing you to walk into something that would have caused you regret. My protection is moving ahead of you, clearing what you cannot see. You may feel a sense of urgency inside you now, and that is not fear. It is awareness. It is your spirit responding to truth and recognizing the importance of this moment. I am not rushing you without reason. I am guiding you with precision. There is a right time for everything, and this is the time for you to act, to shift, and to move differently. You will begin to notice that some connections around you will start to feel distant. Conversations may not flow the same way, and certain relationships may begin to fade. Do not be afraid of that. Not everyone is meant to go with you into the next season of your life. I am separating you from what could pull you back into confusion. This is not loss. This is protection working in your favor. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, there is also something within you that I am strengthening. It is your ability to discern, to recognize truth, and to trust what you feel deep inside. You have doubted yourself in the past, second-guessed your instincts, and ignored your inner voice. But I am sharpening that awareness now. You will begin to trust yourself more because you are learning to trust me within you. Do not rush into decisions after this moment. Take time to reflect, to observe, and to listen. You are being guided into a place of clarity, and clarity requires stillness. When you slow down, you will see what needs to be seen and understand what needs to be understood. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into understanding. There is a shift happening in your environment as well. Things that once distracted you will begin to lose their hold. You will feel less drawn to what once consumed your time and energy. That is because your focus is being redirected. I am aligning you with what truly matters so you can move forward without unnecessary weight. You are not being asked to be perfect. You are being asked to be willing. Willing to listen, willing to change, and willing to trust even when it feels unfamiliar. That willingness opens the door for transformation. It allows me to work in your life without resistance. When you remain open, you allow protection and guidance to flow freely. There is also peace being placed inside you. Even in the middle of this warning, that peace is your confirmation that you are not alone and that you are being led with care. Even though the message is strong, the presence behind it is gentle. I am not here to frighten you. I am here to keep you safe and steady. You will look back at this moment and understand how important it was. You will see how this warning shifted your direction and kept you from something you did not need to experience. You will recognize that this was not just a message, it was a turning point, and in that realization, you will feel gratitude for what was prevented, even if you never fully saw it. Stay grounded in what you are receiving right now. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from this awareness. The world will continue moving, but you must remain focused on what I am showing you. This is your moment to realign, to reset, and to step into a path that leads to peace instead of confusion. You are being protected in ways you cannot fully see, but you will feel the effects of that protection in your life. Things will begin to make sense, decisions will become clearer, and your direction will feel more stable. This is not by chance. It is by design. I am guiding you carefully, step by step. Continue to stay open. Continue to listen and continue to trust. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every decision, every step, and every moment of uncertainty. You are being led with purpose, and you are being kept from harm. There is a voice you have been listening to that does not come from me. It speaks in fear, doubt, and hesitation, and it has tried to convince you that you are not ready, not capable, or not worthy. That voice has slowed you down and kept you stuck in places where you were meant to move forward. I am silencing that voice right now by reminding you who you are. You are guided, you are protected, and you are capable of walking in the direction I have set before you. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There are also moments when you felt something was wrong, but you chose to ignore it because it seemed easier to stay where you were. I saw every one of those moments, and I understood your hesitation. Change can feel uncertain, and stepping away from what is familiar can feel uncomfortable. But I am telling you now, what you were holding on to would not have brought you peace. It would have led you deeper into confusion and eventually into something that could have shaken you completely. This is why I am speaking with such clarity. Now, I am removing the option of ignoring what you feel deep inside. I am making the truth visible, so you cannot pretend not to see it. This is not to pressure you, but to protect you. When you see clearly, you can choose wisely. And when you choose wisely, you avoid unnecessary pain. There is something important happening in your life right now that you must not overlook. You are being repositioned, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. The way you think is changing. The way you respond is shifting, and the way you see your future is becoming clearer. This is not random. This is alignment. I am preparing you for a path that requires awareness and strength, and you are being shaped for it right now. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, clear debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may also notice that certain opportunities are no longer opening the way they used to. Doors that once seemed easy may now feel blocked or delayed. Do not mistake this for rejection. This is protection. I am closing what would have led you into something that was not meant for you. Not every open door is a good one, and not every closed door is a loss. Type 777 to receive blessings. There is a greater path being formed for you, one that brings peace instead of pressure and clarity instead of confusion. But to follow that path, you must be willing to release what does not belong with it. Holding on to the wrong things will only delay you and make the transition more difficult. I am asking you to trust that what I am leading you toward is greater than what you are leaving behind. You are not losing anything that truly belongs in your life. What is meant for you will stay, and what is not meant for you will fall away. This is a natural part of growth. Even if it feels difficult right now, I am guiding you through this process with care so you do not become overwhelmed. Every step you take in this direction is bringing you closer to peace and stability. There is also a stronger level of protection surrounding you now. Things that could have harmed you are being moved away before they can reach you. Situations that could have caused damage are being redirected. You may not always see this happening, but you will feel the results of it. You will notice that certain problems never fully form and certain dangers never fully reach your life. That is my hand moving ahead of you. You are being taught how to listen more closely and respond more quickly. This is a skill that will serve you for the rest of your life. When you learn to recognize my voice and follow it without delay, you will avoid many things that were never meant for you. This is not only about this moment. This is about building a connection that can guide you consistently. Strength is rising within you as you continue to listen. You are no longer the same person you were before this warning reached you. Something inside you has shifted, and that shift will keep growing. You will find yourself making different choices, thinking in new ways, and responding with more clarity. This is the beginning of a new direction. Do not return to what felt familiar but was not right. Do not go back to patterns that kept you stuck. You have seen too much now to pretend you do not understand. Moving forward may feel unfamiliar, but it will bring you peace. Staying where you were would only lead you back into confusion. There is also a calm that will begin to settle within you as you move in the right direction. Even though this warning carried urgency, it also carries peace. That peace is your confirmation that you are aligned with what is right. It is a quiet assurance that you are being guided and protected. You will begin to trust yourself more as you continue on this path. Not because you are depending only on yourself, but because you are learning to recognize my guidance within you. That confidence will grow with time, and it will help you move forward without hesitation. Stay focused on what you have received. Do not let distractions pull you away from this clarity. You are standing in a moment that matters, a moment that is shaping your future. What you choose now will affect what comes next, and you are being given the chance to choose wisely. I am still with you, still leading you, and still protecting you. This is not the end of my voice in your life. This is the strengthening of it. You are learning how to listen, how to trust, and how to move in alignment. Keep going in this direction, and you will see the difference it makes. The danger I warned you about is not just a single event. It is a direction that would have slowly pulled you away from peace. By bringing you here, I am interrupting that direction and placing you back on a path that leads to stability and safety. There is a quiet strength growing inside you right now. It is not loud or dramatic, but it is steady and real. This strength is what will help you walk away from what is no longer meant for you without fear or hesitation. You have felt weak in certain moments, but that weakness is being replaced with clarity and conviction. When you know what is right, you no longer need to question every step. Type 333 to confirm your faith. There are situations in your life that seemed harmless at first, but over time they began to drain your energy and disturb your peace. You may not have recognized it immediately, but your spirit felt it. That is why you experienced moments of discomfort, even when everything looked fine on the outside. I allowed you to feel that so you would not become too comfortable in something that was not good for you. Now, I am helping you understand those feelings so you can act on them. You are also being freed from the need to hold on to things just because they have been part of your life for a long time. Time does not always equal purpose, and familiarity does not always equal safety. There are things that have stayed in your life simply because you were used to them, not because they were right for you. I am breaking that attachment so you can move forward without carrying what weighs you down. You may notice that your priorities are changing. What once seemed important may now feel unnecessary, and what you once ignored may now feel essential. This shift is not random, it is alignment. I am helping you focus on what truly matters so you do not waste time or energy on things that lead nowhere. This is how your path becomes clearer and more purposeful. Type 555 if you accept this guidance. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a protection around your decisions now that you did not fully have before. When you pause and reflect, you will feel a sense of direction guiding you toward what is right. That is my presence working within you, helping you choose wisely. You are not making decisions alone anymore. You are being guided step by step. This will help you avoid the mistakes that once seemed unavoidable. You are learning that not everything needs to be forced. In the past, you may have tried to make things work that were never meant to stay. You pushed through discomfort, ignored warning signs, and hoped things would change on their own. But now you are understanding that peace should not have to be forced. What is right will align naturally, and what is wrong will continue to resist you. There is something important you must hold on to as you move forward. You are not being removed from something good. You are being protected from something harmful. This distinction matters because it changes how you see what is happening. When you understand that this is protection, not loss, you will move forward with confidence instead of hesitation. You will trust the process instead of resisting it. You may also begin to feel a stronger sense of independence in your decisions. Not because you are separating from others completely, but because you are no longer relying on external approval to guide your choices. You are learning to trust what you feel inside, and that will give you a sense of stability that cannot be shaken by outside opinions. This is part of your growth and part of your protection. There are still moments ahead where you will be tested, not in a way that is meant to harm you, but in a way that will reveal whether you have truly learned from this warning. You will be given opportunities to go back to old patterns, to reconnect with what you have left behind, and to choose comfort over truth. In those moments, remember what you have been shown here. Remember why you stepped away in the first place. When those moments come, you will have a choice. You can return to what is familiar and risk repeating the same cycle, or you can continue forward and step into something better. I will not force your decision, but I will always guide you toward what is right. The strength you need to choose correctly is already being built within you. You are also being prepared for something positive that lies ahead. This warning is not only about avoiding danger, it is about making space for something better. When you remove what is not aligned, you create room for what truly belongs in your life. That is how growth happens, and that is how your path becomes clearer. There is peace waiting for you in the direction I am guiding you. It is not a temporary peace, but a steady one that will remain even when life becomes challenging. That peace comes from alignment, from knowing you are walking in the right direction. It is something you will feel deeply, and it will confirm that you made the right choice. Stay committed to what you have learned here. Do not let doubt pull you back into uncertainty. You have been given clarity for a reason, and that reason is to guide you forward. Trust that you are being led with purpose, and that every step you take in this direction is bringing you closer to something better. I am still with you, and I am still guiding you. This is not a one-time moment. It is a continuous process of growth and protection. You will continue to receive guidance as long as you remain open to it. Your awareness will keep expanding, and your path will keep becoming clearer. There are moments ahead where everything may appear calm, and you may feel tempted to believe that the danger has passed completely. In those moments, you must remember what you have been shown. Not every quiet season means everything is resolved. Sometimes it is a moment to stay alert and remain aligned. I am teaching you to stay aware, even when things feel still, so you do not slip back into old patterns without realizing it. This awareness will protect you far beyond this moment. Type 444 to stand firm. You have also been carrying expectations that were not placed on you by me. You have tried to meet standards that do not align with your purpose, and in doing so, you have placed unnecessary pressure on yourself. I am removing that pressure so you can move freely and clearly. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone to walk in the direction I have for you. Your worth is already established, and your path is already prepared. There is a sense of release happening within you now. It may feel like something is loosening its grip on your thoughts, your emotions, and your decisions. That is not your imagination. That is real. I am breaking the hold of what once influenced you so strongly. You are stepping out of a place of limitation and into a place of clarity. You will begin to notice that your reactions are changing. Things that once triggered you may no longer affect you in the same way. Situations that once confused you will now appear more clearly. This is growth taking place within you. It is quiet, but it is powerful, and it will continue to develop as you stay aligned. Type 666 to reject fear. There are still areas in your life where you must be careful. Not everything has been fully revealed yet, and not every influence has been completely removed. That is why you must continue to pay attention. I am guiding you step by step, revealing what you need to see at the right time. You do not need to know everything at once, but you must remain open to what is shown to you. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks, but this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are also learning the importance of patience. In the past, you may have rushed decisions or acted out of urgency without full understanding, but now you are being taught to pause, to reflect, and to move with intention. This will prevent you from stepping into situations that require more clarity before action. Patience is not delay, it is protection working in your favor. There is a deeper level of trust being built between us in this moment. You are learning that when I speak, it is always for your benefit. Even when the words feel strong or direct, they come from a place of care and protection. This trust will help you respond more quickly in the future without hesitation or doubt. It will become natural for you to follow what you feel inside. You are not the same person who first heard this warning. Something within you has shifted, and that shift is creating a new direction for your life. You are thinking differently, seeing differently, and responding differently. This is not temporary. It is a lasting change that will continue to shape your path moving forward. There is also something important you must remember. You are not being removed from danger just to return to it later. This is a permanent shift, a decision to walk away from what does not serve you and move toward what brings peace. Going back would only undo what has been built within you. Moving forward will strengthen it. You may encounter moments where doubt tries to return. Thoughts may arise that question what you have experienced or suggest that you are overthinking things. In those moments, stay grounded in what you know to be true. You have felt the clarity. You have seen the shift, and you have recognized the guidance. Do not let temporary thoughts override what has been clearly shown to you. There is also a sense of confidence that will continue to grow within you. It will not come from external validation, but from internal alignment. You will know you are moving in the right direction because it will feel steady and clear. This confidence will guide your decisions and help you move forward without hesitation. Stay committed to this path, even when it feels unfamiliar. Growth often requires stepping into new territory, and that can feel uncertain at first. But this is where your strength will develop. This is where your clarity will deepen. This is where your protection will continue to unfold. You are being led into a future that is not shaped by confusion or fear. It is shaped by awareness, clarity, and purpose. The warning you received was not meant to limit you. It was meant to free you. It was meant to remove what could harm you, so you can move forward without unnecessary weight. Continue to listen, continue to trust, and continue to move with intention. I am still guiding you, still protecting you, and still leading you towards something better. You are not alone in this process, and you are not without direction. This is part of your protection, not just being warned, but being equipped to remain stable when pressure appears. You are not the same person who first heard these words, and that change is what will keep you from walking back into what I have already helped you escape. There are still subtle influences that will try to test your focus. They will not come in obvious ways, but in small distractions, slight compromises, and quiet suggestions that seem harmless. You must not ignore these, because small steps in the wrong direction can lead back to larger consequences. I am teaching you to recognize these early so you can correct your path before anything grows into something harmful. This is how wisdom develops, not just by avoiding big mistakes, but by catching small ones before they expand. Type 888 to stay aligned. You may also begin to notice that your tolerance for certain things has changed. What you once accepted without question now feels uncomfortable, and what you once ignored now feels important. This is not confusion, it is refinement. I am shaping your standards so you no longer settle for what drains your peace. You are being lifted into a higher level of awareness, and that requires a different way of responding to what surrounds you. There is also a sense of separation that may feel unfamiliar. You may feel less connected to certain people, places, or routines that once filled your time. Do not misunderstand this feeling. It is not loneliness, it is alignment. I am removing what no longer fits where you are going, even if it once felt important to you. This is necessary so you can move forward without being pulled back. You are learning to trust what you feel inside without needing constant confirmation from others. In the past, you may have looked for approval or reassurance before making decisions, but now you are beginning to recognize that the clarity within you is enough. I am guiding you from within, and that guidance will not lead you into confusion. When you trust it, you move with confidence and peace. Type 999 to affirm clarity. There will be moments when you feel tempted to return to what is familiar, especially when the new path feels uncertain. Familiarity can feel safe even when it is not good for you. But you must remember why you stepped away. You must remember what you felt and what you were shown. Going back will only bring you into the same cycle you were being protected from. You are not losing anything that was truly meant to stay. What is leaving your life is making room for what belongs there. This is not something to fear, it is something to trust. Every removal creates space for something better to enter. Even if you cannot see it yet, that space is being prepared for something that aligns with your peace and purpose. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a deeper sense of calm that will begin to grow within you. It will not be loud or overwhelming, but it will be steady and consistent. This calm is your confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. It is not based on circumstances, but on alignment. Even when things around you are uncertain, this calm will remain. You are being guided into a way of living that is not driven by reaction, but by awareness. Instead of responding quickly out of emotion, you are learning to pause and understand what is happening. This shift will protect you from many things that once affected you deeply. It will give you the space to choose wisely instead of reacting impulsively. There are still things that will be revealed to you in the coming days. Not everything has been shown yet, and that is intentional. I am revealing what you need to know step by step, so you are not overwhelmed. Each piece of clarity will come at the right time, and each step will guide you further away from what could harm you. You are also being strengthened in your ability to remain consistent. It is not enough to understand something once. You must continue to apply it. Consistency is what keeps you aligned over time. It is what turns awareness into lasting change. You are being trained to remain steady, not just in this moment, but in every moment that follows. There is a protection over your future that is being built through your choices right now. Every decision you make in alignment with what you have learned is shaping what lies ahead. You are not just avoiding danger. You are creating a path that leads to stability and peace. This is the result of listening, trusting, and acting with intention. You will also begin to notice that your environment starts to reflect this change. New opportunities will appear, new connections will form, and new directions will open up. These will not come from forcing anything, but from being aligned. When you are in the right place, the right things begin to meet you naturally. Stay committed to what you have learned, even when it feels challenging. Growth is not always comfortable, but it is always necessary. You are being shaped into someone who can walk through life with clarity and confidence. This is not something temporary. It is a lasting transformation. I am still guiding you, still protecting you, and still leading you forward. You are not walking this path alone. Every step you take, in alignment with what you have received, is bringing you closer to something better. Trust this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. There will still be moments when your mind tries to question what you have already understood. Doubt may try to return in subtle ways, making you wonder if you are being too careful or if you are stepping away too soon. But you must remember that not every hesitation is wisdom, and not every doubt is truth. I am teaching you to recognize the difference, so you do not allow uncertainty to undo what clarity has already established. Stay grounded in what you know, because what you know now has been revealed for a reason. Type 11. 1. To stay focused. You are also beginning to realize that your peace now matters to you more than anything else. Where you once accepted discomfort just to keep everything unchanged, you now feel a deep need to protect the calm within you. This is not weakness. It is growth. Peace is not something you are meant to give away. It is something you are meant to protect. I am leading you toward a life where peace is not rare, but steady. A deeper separation is happening in your life. It is not only happening around you, but within you as well. Old patterns of thinking are being replaced. Old reactions are becoming gentler, and old fears are losing their power over you. You are not only walking away from situations, you are walking away from versions of yourself that were formed by confusion. This is transformation taking place on a level you may not fully understand yet, but you are already beginning to feel its results. You must also understand that moving forward does not mean everything will become easy. There will be moments that test your patience and your focus. But those moments will not come to destroy you. They will come to strengthen what is already growing inside you. What once would have shaken you will now only test you, and you will be able to remain firm. This is the difference between walking without direction and walking with awareness. Type 1313. If you trust this path, something ahead will confirm everything you have been shown. It may come through a situation you recognize immediately, something that reflects what you have already been guided to avoid. In that moment, you will understand how real this warning truly was. You will clearly see what could have happened if you had continued without change. That realization will not bring fear. It will bring gratitude, because you will know you were protected. You are also being prepared to help others in ways you did not expect. The awareness you are receiving will not only serve your life, but it will also help you guide others who are still standing where you once stood. This is how your experience becomes meaningful beyond your own journey. What you have learned will become something that brings clarity to someone else who is still living in confusion. A sense of purpose is forming within you now, even if it is still quiet, and even if you do not fully understand it yet. You can feel that something is changing. That feeling is real, and it will continue to grow as you move forward. I am aligning you with something greater than what you have known until now. This is not only about avoiding harm, it is about stepping into something greater. You will also begin to notice that your decisions are becoming more intentional. You are no longer reacting quickly or making choices without thought. You are pausing, considering, and choosing with awareness. This will protect you from many situations that once would have caught you off guard. Intentional living creates a path that is steady and clear. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are still moments where you may feel alone in this process. You may feel like others do not fully understand what you are experiencing, but you must remember that not everyone is meant to walk this path with you. Some journeys are meant to be personal, so you can grow without distraction. You are not alone, even when it feels that way, because I am with you in every step. There is also a deeper level of confidence forming within you. It is not loud or based on external success, but it is steady and rooted in clarity. You will begin to trust your direction without needing constant reassurance. This confidence will allow you to move forward without hesitation, even when the path is new. You are being guided into a life where you no longer feel pulled in multiple directions. Instead, you will feel a sense of focus and purpose that keeps you steady. This does not mean everything will always be simple, but it means you will know where you stand. That clarity is what keeps you from drifting back into confusion. Stay committed to what you have received. Do not allow temporary emotions to lead you away from what has been clearly shown to you. You have been given insight that many overlook, and that insight is your protection. Holding on to it will keep you aligned with what is right. You are not the same person who once ignored the signs. You are now aware, alert, and guided. This is a transformation that will continue to unfold as long as you remain open. Each step you take in this direction strengthens your path and secures your future. I am still guiding you, still protecting you, and still leading you toward what is right. This process is ongoing, and you are moving through it with strength. Stay where you are in this awareness and continue forward without fear. This is how you stay protected moving forward, by living in alignment instead of reacting to circumstances. The warning that once felt urgent is now becoming wisdom that lives within you. There are still moments where the past may try to call you back. It will come through memories, through familiar patterns, and through subtle opportunities that resemble what you have already left behind. These moments are not meant to trap you, but to reveal your growth. You will see clearly what once held you, and you will feel the difference within yourself. That difference is your strength, and it will guide you away without hesitation. Type 1414 to remain steady. You are also beginning to understand that not every opportunity is meant to be taken. In the past, you may have believed that more options meant more progress. But now you see that not all paths lead to peace. Some paths only lead to distraction, and others lead to confusion. I am teaching you to choose carefully, to recognize what aligns with your purpose and what does not. This will keep you from stepping into situations that look promising but carry hidden weight. There is a deeper sense of discipline forming within you now. It is not forced, but it is growing steadily as you continue to listen and respond with awareness. This discipline will help you stay aligned even when things around you become unpredictable. It will keep you grounded in what you know, instead of being pulled by what you feel in the moment. This is how you maintain stability in a world that often shifts quickly. You will also begin to notice that your energy is being preserved in ways it was not before. You are no longer investing yourself in situations that drain you without purpose. You are becoming more selective, more aware, and more intentional with where you place your time and attention. This is not withdrawal, it is wisdom. You are learning to protect what is valuable within you. Type 1515. If you accept this growth, there is also a quiet confidence that will continue to rise within you. It will not demand attention, but it will guide your actions and your decisions. You will no longer feel the need to explain yourself to those who do not understand your path. You will move with certainty even when others question your direction. This confidence comes from alignment, and it cannot be shaken by outside opinions. You are being prepared for a future that requires this level of awareness. What lies ahead will not confuse you because you are learning to see clearly now. You are being trained to recognize truth quickly and respond without delay. This preparation is part of your protection, ensuring that you do not fall into situations that could have been avoided. There are still lessons unfolding, and each one is building upon the last. You are not being rushed, but you are being guided steadily forward. Every experience you have now is shaping your understanding and strengthening your ability to remain aligned. This is a process that will continue to develop as you move forward. You may also feel a sense of distance from who you used to be. That distance is not something to fear. It is something to appreciate. It shows that you are no longer operating from the same level of awareness. You have grown beyond certain patterns, beyond certain fears, and beyond certain limitations. This is a sign of progress, not loss. There will be moments when you look back and realize how much has changed within you. You will see that what once felt normal no longer fits who you are becoming. This realization will bring clarity and a sense of peace. You will understand that the changes you experienced were necessary to bring you into alignment. You are also being guided into a deeper sense of trust, not only in me but in the process itself. You are learning that everything does not need to be fully understood for you to move forward. Trust allows you to continue, even when the path is not completely visible. This trust will keep you steady when uncertainty arises. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something ahead that will reflect the growth you have experienced. It may come in the form of an opportunity, a connection, or a situation that aligns perfectly with who you are now. When it arrives, you will recognize it immediately because it will feel different from what you have known before. It will carry peace instead of pressure and clarity instead of confusion. Stay committed to this path, even when it feels unfamiliar. What is unfamiliar now will become natural as you continue forward. Growth always feels new at first, but it becomes part of you over time. You are not stepping into something foreign. You are stepping into who you are meant to be. I am still guiding you, still protecting you, and still leading you forward. This process has not ended. It is continuing in a way that is shaping your future. You are being led into a life that is not defined by fear or uncertainty, but by clarity and purpose. You have come far from where you began, and you are not turning back. What has been revealed to you cannot be unseen, and what has been understood cannot be forgotten. This is your new direction, and it is leading you towards something better. There will still be moments when situations try to pull your attention away from what you know is right. They may seem harmless at first, even familiar, but you must remain aware. Not everything that returns is meant to be welcomed again. Some things come back only to test whether you have truly grown beyond them. You are no longer the person who accepts everything without question, and that awareness will keep you from stepping back into what was already removed from your path. Type 1616 to stay protected. You are also beginning to understand that your time is valuable in a way you did not fully realize before. Where you once allowed things to consume your energy without purpose, you now feel a natural resistance to what drains you. This is not something you are forcing. It is something that has changed within you. I am teaching you to guard your time, your energy, and your focus, because these are the things that shape your future. When you protect them, you protect the direction of your life. There is a deeper level of discipline forming inside you that is guiding your actions quietly. It is helping you make better choices, even when no one else is watching. This discipline is not pressure. It is alignment. It is the result of understanding what matters and choosing it consistently. When you continue to follow this, you will find that your path becomes clearer with each step. You may also begin to notice that you are less affected by the opinions of others. What once caused you to hesitate or second-guess yourself now holds less influence. This is because your confidence is no longer rooted in what others think, but in what you know to be true. I am strengthening that confidence so you can move forward without being pulled in different directions. This will keep you steady even when others do not understand your choices. Type 1717 to affirm your path. There are still things ahead that will require your attention, but you are now prepared to face them differently. You will not react with confusion or fear, but with awareness and calm. This is the difference between being unprepared and being aligned. You are no longer walking into situations blindly. You are stepping into them with clarity. That clarity will help you avoid what once would have caught you off guard. You are also learning that peace is something you must choose daily. God just left the bank in shock. A huge amount of money has been released in your name. If you ignore this even for a second, you will miss out. I am speaking to you right now because something has already been set into motion, and it carries the weight of a blessing that can change your life completely. This is not a distant promise or a vague hope. This is a real release that has already been authorized in the unseen, and it is now moving toward you. If you scroll away or treat this lightly, you risk missing a moment that has been prepared for you with intention and care. Stay here. Listen closely, because what is being unlocked has your name written on it, and it requires your attention to fully receive it. I am telling you this because you have been walking through seasons where it felt like doors were closed and resources were held back. You wondered why things did not flow, why opportunities slipped away, and why the effort you gave did not match the return you expected. What you did not see was that I was holding something greater in reserve, something that would not just meet your needs, but overflow into areas you had almost given up on. That release has now begun, and it is not small or ordinary. Type 111 to affirm within you. There has been a quiet hope that refused to die even when everything around you suggested that nothing was changing. That hope was not empty. It was placed there by me as a sign of what was coming. Now the time has shifted, and what was once delayed is moving forward with speed. The bank that stands in shock is not just a place of money. It represents systems, people, and situations that did not expect this level of blessing to be attached to you. I am asking you gently but clearly, take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this message is reaching you at the exact time it needs to. And your response matters more than you realize. You have to understand that this release is not only about finances. Even though money is a part of it, it is about restoration, recognition, and the opening of doors that seemed locked for too long. I am bringing into your hands what was delayed, what was denied, and what was quietly prepared while you kept moving forward. This is why ignoring this moment would cost you. Not because I want to take something away, but because awareness is the key that allows you to step into what is already yours. There were nights when you felt unseen, when your efforts felt unnoticed, and when your prayers seemed to echo without answer. I was there in every one of those moments, recording your faithfulness and shaping your path. The release happening now is connected to those hidden times when you chose to keep going, even when it was hard. Nothing was wasted, and nothing was forgotten. This is why the impact is so strong that it feels like shock, because what is arriving carries the weight of everything you endured. It is not random, it is not luck, and it is not temporary. It is precise, it is intentional, and it is meant to establish you in a place where you no longer question whether I am providing for you. I want you to receive this with a calm heart, not with fear or doubt. When something this big begins to move, the mind can try to reject it or feel unworthy of it. That is not your portion. You are not receiving this because you are perfect. You are receiving this because I have chosen to bless you in a way that reflects my faithfulness, not your past mistakes. There are people around you who will not understand this shift because they only saw your struggle and assumed that was your limit. They did not see what I placed inside you, and they did not know what I planned for your future. Now they will witness a change that cannot be explained by ordinary means, and it will cause them to rethink everything they believed about your life. You do not need to explain yourself to anyone, and you do not need to prove anything. Your focus is to stay aligned with what I am doing and to remain open to the opportunities that will begin to appear. Some of them will come quickly, and some will require you to step forward with courage. In both cases, I am guiding you, and I am making sure that what is meant for you reaches you without confusion. This is a moment of transition where your mindset must shift from expecting lack to expecting overflow. You have lived long enough in a place where you had to stretch every resource and calculate every step carefully. Now, I am teaching you to trust in abundance, to receive without fear, and to move without the constant weight of limitation. You will notice changes not only in your finances, but in your confidence, your decisions, and your sense of direction. That is because this release is touching every part of your life. It is lifting you out of survival mode and placing you into a position where you can build, grow, and give without hesitation. Stay grounded, stay thankful, and stay aware of what is happening. This is not a moment to rush past or to overlook. It is a turning point, and you are standing right in the middle of it. Type yes to affirm. As you continue from here, remember that what has been released is not fragile. It is secure, it is protected, and it is designed to remain with you as you move forward. I am not giving you something that will disappear overnight. I am establishing something that will support you in the days ahead. You must remain attentive in this season, because the release is not only about receiving, it is also about positioning. There are choices ahead that will determine how fully you step into what has been given to you. I am not placing confusion in your path. I am giving you clarity, but you must quiet the noise around you to hear it clearly. When you stay connected to me, every decision will become simpler and every step will carry confidence. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There will be moments when you feel a sudden increase in opportunities, and it may seem overwhelming at first. This is because you have been used to scarcity, and abundance can feel unfamiliar when it first arrives. Do not pull back out of fear, and do not shrink your expectations. What is coming to you has been measured carefully, and it is meant to fit your life without destroying your peace. You are being trusted with something significant, and that trust comes with responsibility. I am not only giving you resources, I am shaping your character to handle them wisely. You will feel a stronger sense of discipline, a clearer vision, and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. This is how I ensure that what you receive becomes a lasting blessing and not a temporary gain. Type 777 to receive blessings. There were times when you questioned your path, when you wondered if you had missed your chance or taken the wrong direction. I want you to release those thoughts now, because they do not belong to your future. Every step you took, even the ones that seemed uncertain, has led you to this moment. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been out of my control. You are stepping into a season where your efforts will begin to multiply. What once required great struggle will now begin to flow with greater ease. This does not mean you will stop working or growing, but it means that the resistance you once faced will begin to fade. I am removing barriers that stood in your way, and I am opening paths that align with your purpose. There is also a restoration taking place within you. The pressure you carried has left marks on your heart, and I am healing those areas gently as you receive what has been released. You will also feel a sense of peace returning to you. This peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is rooted in my presence, and it will remain steady even as your life changes. You will begin to see connections forming that you did not expect. People will come into your life who carry insight, support, and opportunities that align with what I am doing for you. These are not random encounters. They are part of the structure I am building around you. Pay attention to these connections because they will play a role in your growth. At the same time, There will be a natural separation from certain influences that no longer match where you are going. This is not loss. It is alignment. I am clearing space so that what belongs in your life can take its proper place. Trust this process, even if it feels uncomfortable at first, because it is leading you into a stronger and more stable future. You must also guard your thoughts carefully. When something new begins to form, doubt often tries to come with it. It may appear through old fears, past disappointments, or voices that make you question your value. Do not give those thoughts room to grow. Replace them with truth, with gratitude, and with the confidence that I am leading every step you take. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, as this release continues unfolding, you will begin to notice your view of money and provision changing. You will no longer see it as something rare or difficult to receive. Instead, you will understand it as a tool I am placing in your hands to create stability, bless others, and build a future that reflects my goodness. This change in perspective is just as important as the resources themselves. There is also protection over what is being placed in your life. I am not allowing it to be taken away or misused by anything that does not align with your purpose. You are being covered, guided, and directed in ways you may not always see, but you will experience the results of that protection in your life. This is why you can continue forward with confidence and without fear. You are not alone on this journey. Even when you cannot see what is happening behind the scenes, I am working constantly on your behalf. I am arranging details, aligning timing, and making sure that what has been released reaches you in the right way. You do not need to chase what already belongs to you. You only need to remain open and prepared to receive it. Your voice will also begin to carry greater weight in this season. The ideas you express, the decisions you make, and the actions you take will begin to affect your environment more powerfully. This is part of the growth I am bringing into your life. You are not meant to remain hidden or silent. You are meant to step forward with confidence and clarity. As you move ahead, remember that gratitude keeps your heart aligned. When you recognize what has been given and remain thankful, you create room for more to flow into your life. Gratitude is not only a response, it is a posture that keeps you connected to the source of your blessing. Hold on to it and allow it to shape your perspective. There is more coming, and it will build upon what has already been released. This is not a single moment. It is the beginning of a continued flow. Each step you take in alignment with me will open the door to the next level of what has been prepared for you. Stay attentive, stay grounded, and stay faithful, because what is ahead carries even greater impact. You are entering a chapter where your story will begin to shift in ways that others can see clearly. What was once hidden will become visible, and what was once delayed will begin to move forward with strength. This is your time to rise, not through your own power, but through the blessing that has been placed upon your life. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a deeper level of understanding forming within you, and it will guide how you handle everything that is coming into your hands. You are not the same person you were when you first began this journey, and that is why this release is happening now. I have prepared you through experience, through patience, and through moments that tested your endurance. Now you are ready to hold what once would have overwhelmed you. You will notice that your decisions begin to carry more clarity, and your instincts will feel sharper and more aligned. This is because I am strengthening your discernment so that you can move wisely in every situation. You will not need to second-guess yourself as often, because there will be a quiet confidence within you that confirms each step. Trust that feeling, because it is part of how I guide you forward. There is also a shift happening in how others respond to you. People who once overlooked you will begin to recognize your value, and doors that seemed closed will begin to open without struggle. This is not something you have to force or chase. It is a natural result of what I am doing in your life, and it will happen in a way that feels steady and undeniable. Type 10 to claim miracles. You may feel moments where everything seems to accelerate quickly, and it may bring a sense of surprise. This is because the delay you experienced has been replaced with movement, and what was held back is now being released at once. Do not be afraid of this pace. I am with you in every step, ensuring that you are not overwhelmed, but strengthened through the process. There will be opportunities that require you to step outside of what feels familiar. You may be invited into spaces you never imagined yourself in, and you may be given responsibilities that feel larger than what you are used to. These are not accidents. They are part of the expansion that is taking place in your life, and they are meant to stretch you into your next level. At the same time, I am teaching you to remain grounded and centered. Growth does not mean losing yourself or becoming disconnected from what truly matters. It means carrying your values, your faith, and your sense of purpose into every new space you enter. This is how you remain stable even as your life changes. You will also begin to see a difference in how you handle challenges. Situations that once caused stress or confusion will now feel more manageable. This is because you are no longer facing them from a place of lack or fear. You are approaching them from a position of strength and provision, and that changes everything. Type 222. If you trust God, there is a restoration happening not only in your circumstances, but also in your confidence. You are beginning to see yourself differently, not through the lens of past struggles, but through the reality of what I have placed within you. This new perspective will influence how you speak, how you act, and how you move forward. It will remove hesitation and replace it with assurance. As this continues, you will find that your focus becomes clearer. Distractions that once pulled your attention will lose their hold on you, and you will become more intentional with your time and energy. This clarity is a gift, and it will help you build something meaningful with what you are receiving. Use it wisely and allow it to guide your choices. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to settle within you more deeply. Even as things change around you, there will be a calmness that remains steady. This peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is rooted in my presence, and it will stay with you as long as you remain connected to me. Let it guide your thoughts and your actions. You are being positioned in a way that will allow you to not only receive, but also to give. What is coming into your life is not meant to stop with you. It is meant to flow through you, touching others and creating impact beyond what you can see right now. This is part of the purpose behind the release, and it will bring a deeper sense of fulfillment to your life. There will be moments when you reflect on where you came from and realize how much has changed. Those reflections will remind you of my faithfulness and strengthen your trust in what I am doing. Do not forget those moments. Hold on to them, because they will keep you grounded and thankful as you continue to grow. You are also stepping into a season where your voice and your actions will inspire others. People will notice the change in your life, and they will be drawn to the peace and confidence you carry. This is not about drawing attention to yourself, but about reflecting what I have done for you. Let your life be a quiet testimony of my work. As you continue forward, remember that this is a journey, not a single moment. What has been released is only the beginning, and there is more to come. Each step you take in alignment with me will open new doors and create new opportunities. Stay consistent, stay faithful, and stay open to what is ahead. You do not need to rush or force anything. What belongs to you will reach you in the right time and in the right way. Trust the process, even when you do not fully understand every detail. I am guiding you, and I am ensuring that everything unfolds according to the plan I have for your life. Keep your heart open and your mind steady, because what is happening now is shaping your future in ways that are greater than what you can currently see. You are moving into a place of stability, growth, and lasting blessing, and it will continue to unfold as you walk forward with me. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, clear debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You will begin to notice that your environment is changing in subtle but powerful ways. The places you go, the conversations you have, and the opportunities that come to you will start to reflect the new level you are stepping into. This is not coincidence. It is alignment. I am placing you in spaces that match what has been released into your life, and those spaces will begin to feel natural to you. There is also a strengthening happening within your spirit. You are becoming more steady, more focused, and more certain of who you are and where you are going. This strength is not loud or forceful. It is quiet and unshakable. It will allow you to stand firm even when situations around you try to shift or challenge you. Type 555 to embrace change. You may encounter moments where you are tested, not in a way that takes from you, but in a way that reveals how much you have grown. These moments will show you that you are no longer the same person who once struggled with doubt or fear. You will respond differently with clarity and confidence, and that will confirm the transformation that has taken place within you. There is a deeper level of trust forming between you and me. You are beginning to understand that I am not distant or silent, but present and active in every part of your life. This trust will remove the need for constant reassurance and replace it with a steady knowing that I am guiding you. It will bring peace to your heart and clarity to your mind. You will also begin to recognize patterns of favor that follow you. Things will begin to work out in ways that cannot be explained by effort alone. Doors will open at the right time. Resources will appear when needed, and solutions will come when situations seem unclear. This is the flow of what has been released, and it will continue as you remain aligned with me. Type 888 to receive abundance. At the same time, I am teaching you to remain humble and grounded. What is coming into your life is not meant to create pride, but to strengthen your character and expand your capacity to bless others. You will carry what you receive with grace, and you will use it in a way that reflects the values I have placed within you. This is how the blessing remains steady and continues to grow. There will be moments of reflection where you look back and see how far you have come. Those moments will remind you of the journey, the challenges, and the faith that carried you through. They will also remind you that nothing happened by accident. Every step was part of a larger plan that is now unfolding before your eyes. You are entering a phase where your influence will begin to grow. The way you speak, the way you act, and the decisions you make will begin to impact others more strongly. This is not something to fear. It is something to embrace with responsibility. You are being placed in a position where your life becomes an example of what is possible. When you remain aligned with me, your ability to manage what has been given to you will also increase. You will find that you are more organized, more intentional, and more aware of how to use your resources effectively. This is part of the preparation that ensures what you receive continues to multiply. You are not being given something temporary. You are being equipped to sustain and grow it. There is also a sense of joy that will begin to rise within you. This joy is not based on circumstances. It comes from the realization that you are walking in alignment with what has been prepared for you. It will bring lightness to your heart and strength to your spirit. It will remind you that you are supported, guided, and protected in every step you take. As you continue forward, you will notice that fear begins to lose its hold on you. Situations that once caused hesitation will no longer have the same effect. This is because you are no longer operating from a place of uncertainty. You are moving from a place of confidence, knowing that what has been released in your name is secure. You are also being guided to make wise choices with what you receive. There will be opportunities to invest, to build, and to create something lasting. These opportunities are not random. They are part of the structure I am placing around your life. Pay attention to them and move with wisdom as you step into each one. The people you surround yourself with will become even more important in this season. I am guiding you toward connections that will support your growth and align with your purpose. These relationships will bring encouragement, insight, and strength. At the same time, you will naturally move away from influences that no longer match your path. There is a balance being created in your life between receiving and giving. As you receive more, you will also feel a desire to share, to help, and to make a difference. This is part of the flow that keeps the blessing active. It is not meant to stop with you. It is meant to move through you and touch others in meaningful ways. You are stepping into a rhythm that will feel more natural with time. At first, it may feel new or unfamiliar, but it will quickly become your new normal. This rhythm will bring stability, growth, and a sense of direction that you may not have felt before. It will guide you as you continue to build your life with what has been given to you. Keep your focus steady and your heart open, because there is still more unfolding ahead. What you are experiencing now is only a part of the larger picture. Each step you take will reveal more, and each moment will bring you closer to the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Do not lose sight of what matters most. Stay connected to me. Stay grounded in your values, and stay aware of the direction you are moving in. This will keep you aligned and ensure that everything continues to flow as it should. You will begin to notice that your thinking is changing in ways that make you stronger and more focused. Where you once hesitated, you will now move with clarity. And where you once doubted, you will now stand with quiet confidence. This is not something you forced within yourself. It is something I am forming within you. It is part of the transformation that allows you to carry what has been released without fear. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There will be moments when you pause and realize that you are no longer reacting to life in the same way. Situations that once caused stress will now meet a calm response within you. This calmness is not weakness. It is strength that has been shaped through your journey. It allows you to see clearly and act wisely even when things around you are moving quickly. Type 999 to step into completion. As this continues, you will feel a stronger sense of direction guiding your decisions. You will not feel lost or uncertain about where you are going. Even when you do not see the full path ahead, you will feel a steady assurance that you are moving in the right direction. This is my guidance working within you, leading you step by step without confusion. There will also be a growing sense of ownership over what has been given to you. You will begin to fully accept that this blessing belongs to you, not by chance, but by purpose. This acceptance is important because it allows you to move forward without hesitation. When you embrace what is yours, you can use it fully and wisely. Type 333. If you walk by faith, you are entering a phase where your actions will begin to reflect your new reality. The way you speak, the way you plan, and the way you carry yourself will align with the life you are stepping into. This alignment is powerful because it reinforces the changes that are taking place. It allows everything to move together in a way that feels natural and steady. There is also a deepening of your inner peace. This peace will remain even when external situations are not perfect. It is not dependent on everything going exactly as planned. It comes from knowing that I am present with you and that I am guiding everything for your good. This peace will become a foundation that supports you in every situation. You will begin to see that your past no longer holds the same weight over you. The things that once defined you will lose their power, and you will step forward with a new sense of identity. This identity is not based on what you went through, but on what I have placed within you. It is strong, it is clear, and it is unshakable. There will be opportunities for growth that come in forms you did not expect. Some will challenge you to expand your thinking, while others will invite you into new experiences. These opportunities are not distractions. They are part of the expansion I am bringing into your life. Each one will contribute to the strength and stability you are building. You will also notice that your ability to manage your resources is improving. You will make decisions with greater wisdom and foresight. This is part of the preparation that ensures what you have received continues to grow. You are being equipped not just to hold this blessing, but to multiply it in a way that creates lasting impact. There is a quiet confidence forming within you that does not need validation from others. You will no longer feel the need to prove yourself or seek approval. You will know who you are and what you carry, and that will be enough. This confidence will allow you to move forward without hesitation and without fear of judgment. As you continue on this path, you will see how everything is connecting. The challenges you faced, the lessons you learned, and the moments you endured are all part of the story that led you here. Nothing was separate, and nothing was without purpose. It is all coming together now in a way that makes sense. You are also being prepared to handle greater levels of responsibility. What you have received is only the beginning, and there is more ahead. I am strengthening your ability to lead, to decide, and to act with wisdom. This preparation is important because it ensures that you are ready for what is coming next. There will be a growing sense of fulfillment within you. You will begin to feel that you are not just surviving, but truly living in alignment with what was meant for you. This fulfillment will bring joy, peace, and a sense of purpose that strengthens you daily. It will remind you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You will also notice that your relationships are becoming more meaningful. The people who remain in your life will be those who support, encourage, and align with your growth. These connections will bring strength and balance to your journey. They will be part of the support system that helps you continue moving forward. As everything continues to unfold, remember to stay grounded in gratitude. Recognize what has been given to you and appreciate each step of the journey. Gratitude will keep your heart aligned and open to even more. It will remind you of my presence and my faithfulness in your life. You are stepping into a life that reflects the fullness of what has been released in your name. It is not something distant or unreachable. It is something you are living each day. This is why it is important to remain aware and intentional. What you are building now will continue to grow and strengthen over time. Keep your focus steady and your heart open. There is still more ahead, and each step will bring new understanding and new opportunities. Do not rush or force anything. Everything is unfolding at the right pace, and it is leading you into a place of lasting stability and growth. There is a quiet awareness growing within you that things are no longer the same. You can feel it in how you respond, in how you think, and in how you carry yourself each day. You are not striving in the same way you once did, and you are not weighed down by the same pressures. This is the result of what has been released into your life, creating space where there was once tension. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You will begin to see that your time is being used differently. You are becoming more intentional with your choices, more focused on what truly matters, and less distracted by what does not serve your growth. This is not something you forced. It is something that is naturally flowing from the change within you. It is part of how I am aligning every area of your life with what has been given to you. Type 666 to declare transformation. As you continue forward, there will be moments where you recognize that your surroundings no longer define your limits. Where you once felt confined by circumstances, you will now feel a sense of freedom to move, to choose, and to create. This freedom is not careless. It is guided. It is rooted in the understanding that you are supported and that what has been released in your name is secure. There is also a strengthening of your patience happening in this season. Even though things are moving, you are learning not to rush ahead of the process. You are beginning to trust the pace at which everything is unfolding. This trust allows you to remain calm and steady, even when there is more ahead that you cannot yet see. Type 444. If you trust the process, you will begin to notice that your energy is no longer drained by the same concerns that once consumed you. Where worry once occupied your thoughts, there is now space for clarity and creativity. This shift is important because it allows you to use your energy to build, to plan, and to grow. It is part of the transformation that ensures your progress continues. There is a deeper sense of purpose becoming clear to you. You are not just receiving for your own benefit. You are being placed in a position to build something meaningful. What you create with what has been given to you will carry influence beyond your own life. This understanding will guide your choices and shape your actions in powerful ways. You are also learning to see your own value with greater clarity. You are no longer measuring yourself by old limitations or by what others have said about you. Instead, you are beginning to see yourself through the truth of what I have placed within you. This shift in identity matters deeply because it allows you to step fully into what has already been prepared for you. There will be moments when you feel a strong sense of alignment, where everything seems to move without resistance. These moments are confirmations that you are walking in the right direction. They are reminders that what has been released is not only real, but actively moving through your life. Let these moments strengthen your confidence and deepen your trust. At the same time, I am leading you to remain balanced. Growth does not mean losing your peace or becoming overwhelmed by what is ahead. It means carrying a steady heart and a clear mind as you continue forward. This balance will keep you grounded and help you build with wisdom. You will also notice that your ability to make decisions is becoming stronger. You are no longer being held back by uncertainty or the fear of choosing wrongly. Instead, you are moving with assurance, knowing that you are being guided. This confidence will help you take steps that lead to greater growth and new opportunity. Restoration is happening in the places of your life that once felt empty or uncertain. Where there was lack, provision is now beginning to appear. Where there was confusion, clarity is now rising. This restoration is not partial, it is complete, reaching every area that needs renewal. You will begin to see how everything is connected, how each part of your life is aligning with the next. The pieces that once felt scattered are coming together in a way that finally makes sense. This alignment is not something you produced on your own. It is something I am arranging for you. It is part of the plan unfolding one step at a time. As you continue on this path, you will feel a growing confidence in your ability to handle what comes next. This confidence is not based only on your own strength. It is rooted in the understanding that I am with you. It helps you move forward without hesitation and without fear of what is ahead. You are also being prepared to carry greater levels of responsibility. What you have received is only the beginning, and there is more that will be placed in your hands. I am increasing your capacity so you can manage it with wisdom and care. This preparation is what ensures that what you build will remain. There will be quiet moments of reflection when you realize how far you have come. These moments will bring gratitude and a deeper appreciation for what has been done in your life. They will remind you that nothing was wasted and that every step carried purpose. You will also notice that your sense of direction continues to sharpen. You are becoming more focused, more intentional, and more aware of where you are going. This clarity will guide your actions and help you make choices that align with your future. As everything continues to unfold, remember to stay connected to me. This connection is the source of your strength, your guidance, and your peace. It is what keeps everything aligned and moving in the right direction. When you remain connected, you will not lose your way. You are stepping into a life that reflects the fullness of what has been released in your name. It is a life of stability, growth, and purpose. It is a life where you are no longer held back by past limitations, but are moving forward with confidence and clarity. Keep moving forward with a steady heart and a clear mind. What is ahead is just as important as what you have already received. Each step will bring new understanding and new opportunities, and each moment will continue to build upon what has been given to you. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, clear debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will begin to notice that your confidence is no longer dependent on what others say or think. There is a quiet strength within you that continues to grow, and it does not need validation to exist. This strength comes from understanding that what has been released in your name is secure and purposeful. It allows you to move forward without hesitation and without fear of losing what has been given to you. There is also a deepening sense of clarity guiding your actions. You are becoming more aware of what to pursue and what to leave behind. This awareness is not confusing or overwhelming. It is simple and direct. It is part of how I am leading you into the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Type 111 to align with purpose. As you continue on this path, you will feel a greater sense of control over your life, not in a way that creates pressure, but in a way that brings stability. You are no longer reacting to situations without direction. You are responding with intention and understanding. This shift is allowing you to shape your future with wisdom and care. There will be moments where you realize that the fears you once carried no longer have power over you. Situations that once caused doubt will now feel manageable. This is not because the situations have changed, but because you have changed. You are stronger, clearer, and more aligned than before. Type 1313 to receive clarity. You are entering a phase where your growth will become more visible. The progress you have made internally will begin to reflect outwardly in your life. People will notice the difference in how you speak, how you act, and how you carry yourself. This is a natural result of what is happening within you. There is also a strengthening of your discipline. You are becoming more focused on what truly matters and less distracted by what does not serve your purpose. This discipline will help you build something lasting with what has been given to you. It will guide your actions and ensure that your growth continues. You will begin to see that your decisions carry more impact than before. Each choice you make will shape the path ahead in a clear and direct way. This is why I am guiding you to move with wisdom and awareness. When you stay aligned with me, your decisions will lead you into greater stability and success. There is a balance forming within you between confidence and humility. You are learning to stand strong without becoming prideful. You are understanding that what you have received is a gift and that it carries purpose beyond yourself. This balance will keep you grounded and steady as you continue to grow. You will also feel a stronger connection to the present moment. You are no longer consumed by past regrets or future worries. You are becoming more aware of what is happening now and more intentional with how you respond. This awareness is a sign of your growth and alignment. As this continues, you will begin to experience a deeper level of fulfillment. You will feel that your life is moving in the right direction and that what you are building has meaning. This fulfillment is not temporary. It is rooted in the alignment you have with me. It will remain steady as you continue forward. There will be opportunities to expand what you have already begun. These opportunities will not feel forced or confusing. They will feel like natural extensions of what you are already doing. This is how growth happens when it is aligned with purpose. You are also being guided to take care of what has been given to you. This includes your resources, your time, and your energy. When you manage these things with care, you create a foundation that supports long-term growth. This is part of how what has been released continues to multiply. There is a sense of readiness within you that is becoming stronger. You are no longer waiting for the right moment. You are recognizing that the moment is already here. This readiness allows you to act with confidence and to move forward without hesitation. You will also begin to notice that your relationships are becoming more aligned with your growth. The people who remain in your life will support and encourage your progress. These connections will bring strength and balance to your journey. They will help you continue moving forward with confidence. As you reflect on everything that has taken place, you will see how each part of your journey has contributed to where you are now. Nothing was wasted and nothing was without purpose. Every experience has shaped you into the person who is now ready to receive and build with what has been given. There is also a growing sense of peace within you that will continue to deepen. This peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is rooted in the understanding that I am guiding you and that everything is unfolding according to my plan. It will remain steady even as your life continues to change. You are stepping into a phase where your life will reflect the fullness of what has been released in your name. This reflection will not be forced or artificial. It will be natural and steady, growing stronger with each step you take. Keep your focus on what is ahead and remain grounded in what you have already received. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from your path. Stay aligned, stay aware, and continue moving forward with confidence. I am with you in every moment, guiding you, strengthening you, and ensuring that everything continues to unfold as it should. What has been released is not fading. It is growing. It is shaping your life in ways that are lasting and meaningful. You will begin to feel a stronger sense of control over your direction, not because you are forcing outcomes, but because you are aligned with the path that has already been prepared for you. This alignment removes confusion and replaces it with clarity. You will notice that decisions come easier, and your mind is no longer crowded with doubt. This is the result of you stepping into what has already been secured in your name. Type 1414 to step into alignment. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed lab tested life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There will be moments where you realize that your old way of thinking no longer fits who you have become. Thoughts of limitation will feel unfamiliar, and doubt will struggle to take hold. This is because your perspective has shifted. You are now seeing through a lens of provision and purpose, instead of lack and uncertainty. You are also entering a time where your actions will begin to reflect a higher level of confidence. You will not hesitate the way you once did. You will move with assurance, knowing that what you are stepping into has already been approved. This confidence will influence everything you do, from the smallest decisions to the largest moves. Type 1515 to claim divine direction. There is a calm strength forming within you that will carry you through every situation. This strength does not need to prove itself, and it does not seek recognition. It simply exists, steady and reliable. It will allow you to face challenges without fear and to move forward without hesitation. You will begin to notice that your surroundings are responding to this change within you. Opportunities will come with less resistance, and people will respond to you differently. This is not something you are forcing. It is a reflection of the shift that has already taken place inside you. There is also a deeper understanding forming about what truly matters. You are no longer drawn to things that once distracted you. Your focus is becoming sharper, and your priorities are becoming clearer. This clarity will guide your actions and help you build something that lasts. As you continue forward, you will feel a growing sense of stability in your life. The uncertainty that once surrounded you will begin to fade. In its place, there will be a steady foundation that supports your growth. This foundation is built on what has been released in your name, and it is not easily shaken. You will also begin to see that your efforts are producing results more quickly. What once took time and struggle will now move with greater ease. This does not mean you stop working, but it means your work is now supported by what has already been established for you. This support makes everything more effective. There is a balance forming within you between action and rest. You will know when to move and when to pause. This balance is important because it keeps you from becoming overwhelmed. It allows you to grow without losing your sense of peace. You are also being guided to trust your instincts more deeply. That quiet voice within you is becoming clearer and stronger. It is not random. It is my guidance working within you. When you follow it, you will find yourself moving in the right direction consistently. There will be moments of reflection where you see how far you have come, and those moments will strengthen your confidence. You will realize that what once felt impossible is now part of your reality. This realization will remind you that nothing I have promised you is beyond reach. You will also notice that your relationships are becoming more intentional. You are surrounding yourself with people who align with your growth and your purpose. These connections will support you and help you continue moving forward. They will bring strength and encouragement into your life. As everything continues to unfold, you will feel a deeper sense of peace within you. This peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is rooted in the understanding that I am guiding you. It will remain steady even when things around you change. You are stepping into a phase where your life reflects the fullness of what has been released. This reflection will not happen all at once, but it will continue to grow stronger with each step you take. It will become more visible, more stable, and more undeniable. You will also begin to see that your influence is growing. The way you live, the choices you make, and the confidence you carry will begin to impact others. This is part of the purpose behind what has been given to you. It is not only for you. It is meant to reach beyond you. There is a sense of readiness within you that will continue to strengthen. You are no longer waiting for the right time. You understand that the time is now. This understanding allows you to move forward with confidence and without hesitation. As you continue, remember to remain grounded. What has been given to you is powerful, and it carries responsibility. Stay connected to me and allow me to guide how you use it. This connection will ensure that everything continues to flow in the right direction. You will begin to notice that your life feels more aligned, more purposeful, and more stable. This is not temporary. It is the result of what has been released and established in your name. It is something that will continue to grow as you move forward. Keep your focus steady and your heart open. There is still more unfolding, and each step will bring new understanding. Do not rush the process. Everything is happening at the right time and in the right way. You will begin to notice that your sense of awareness has deepened. You are more present, more focused, and more connected to what is happening around you. This awareness is not overwhelming. It is calm and steady. It allows you to move through your day with clarity and confidence, knowing that you are guided in every step. Type 1616 to receive confirmation. There is also a growing sense of ownership within you. You are no longer questioning whether this blessing belongs to you. You are accepting it fully, understanding that it was prepared for you with intention. This acceptance allows you to step forward without hesitation and to use what has been given to you with confidence. As you continue, you will feel a stronger connection between your thoughts and your actions. What you think will begin to align naturally with what you do. This alignment is powerful because it creates consistency in your life. It allows you to move forward without internal conflict or confusion. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are entering a stage where your growth becomes self-sustaining. The effort you put in will continue to produce results without the same level of strain you once experienced. This is because what has been released is now supporting your actions. It is working with you, not against you. There will be moments where you pause and recognize that your life feels more balanced than it ever has before. You are no longer pulled in different directions without clarity. You are centered, focused, and moving with intention. This balance is a sign that everything is aligning as it should. You will also begin to notice that your emotional strength has increased. Situations that once caused stress or uncertainty will no longer have the same impact on you. You will respond with calmness and clarity, knowing that you are supported. This strength will carry you through every challenge that comes your way. There is a deeper level of trust forming within you. You are no longer seeking constant reassurance or waiting for signs. You are moving with a quiet confidence that everything is unfolding as it should. This trust will keep you steady, even when you cannot see every detail of what lies ahead. As this continues, you will find that your creativity begins to expand. Ideas will come to you more easily, and you will feel inspired to build, to create, and to grow. This creativity is part of the blessing that has been released. It is a tool that will help you shape your future in meaningful ways. You will also begin to see that your time is being used more effectively. You are becoming more intentional with how you spend your days. This intention will allow you to make progress in ways that feel steady and consistent. It will help you build something that lasts. There is a sense of peace that continues to deepen within you. This peace is not fragile. It is strong and steady. It remains with you even when things around you change. It is rooted in the understanding that I am leading you and that everything is unfolding according to my plan. You are also being prepared to carry greater levels of influence. The way you live and the choices you make will begin to affect others more deeply. This influence is not something you need to fear. It is something you are meant to carry with responsibility. It is part of the purpose connected to what has been placed in your life. There will be opportunities to grow what you have already begun. These opportunities will feel natural and aligned with your path. They will not bring confusion or uncertainty. They will feel like the next step in what you are building. You will begin to see that your relationships are becoming more aligned with your growth. The people who remain in your life will strengthen and encourage your progress. These connections will bring support and stability to your journey. As everything continues to unfold, you will feel a deeper sense of fulfillment. You will realize that you are not only moving forward, you are moving with purpose. This fulfillment will bring joy and satisfaction into your life. It will remind you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are entering a phase where your life begins to reflect the fullness of what has been released in your name. This reflection will become clearer and more stable with each passing day. It will continue to grow as you move ahead. Keep your focus steady and your heart open. There is still more before you, and every step will bring new understanding. Do not rush the process. Everything is unfolding at the right pace. I am with you in every moment, guiding you, strengthening you, and making sure everything continues moving in the right direction. What has been released is not slowing down. It is continuing to grow, shaping your life in ways that are strong and lasting.